Hey Scorpio, this is going to be your love reading for November. Keep in mind these are general messages. They're not going to resonate with every single Scorpio. If it resonates with you, that is wonderful. But if not, please feel free to check out your moon, your rising, or potentially even your Venus sign. So let's see. What we're going to look at today is we're going to look at your past, present, and future in love and see what you've got coming up for this month. Oh, okay. Well, this looks like this message is going to be for Scorpios who've either recently reconnected with, could be someone from the past, or you have met someone recently. It feels like fresh energy or renewed energy coming in. We've got the fourth shadow, the border's end, which talks about reconnection and healing of relationships. It also talks about internal healing. I feel like for some of you, you come back together with someone who you had a pretty painful ending with. Maybe you had an argument with, or this person abruptly went cold on you at some point with the Queen of Swords energy. Could be dealing with a Libra or another, it could just be an air sign. Some of you could be on the cusp as well, and you could have also been in this energy, frankly. You could have been the energy that abruptly cut someone off, but now something has brought you two back together, definitely with the border's end. It tells me here that in the past, you were brought back together in some way. There was some type of a reconnection, and either you or the person that we're kind of discussing here let their walls down. They opened up even after they were hurt, or you opened up or gave someone another opportunity even after you felt betrayed or really, really hurt by a situation. For some of you, this person really put you through the ringer. There's an energy like you've been through a lot with them, with the Queen of Swords energy. I feel like with the cloud formations card, it's definitely someone who caused a lot of confusion in your life, potentially some chaos, or maybe they were very indecisive about what they wanted in the relationship and the connection. With the cloud formations card, I get that this is either you or your person, but someone was very, very indecisive, going back and forth. Very unsure. What's this about? Could be a Leo that you were dealing with here. What is the sun? I feel here that either there was a true desire for clarity here. Also Taurus energy. Okay, okay. I get an energy here where a lot of the confusion that was here stemmed from either someone being insecure about whether they were making the other happy, or this person was very focused on business, their finances, potentially their health, or something like that with the King of Pentacles energy, and gaining control over some aspect of their physical life, their tangible life, that they weren't able to really invest the time and energy necessary, and they weren't clear when in communicating what they were already going through in their life, or what they needed to give their focus and attention to at that time in the past. Okay. So let's talk about the present and what we've got going on in November. So it feels like the two of you are having some type of a meeting of the minds here. We've got the fifth mask, which is the connection card. So we go from reconnection to connection here. This also is a card that indicates that there's a very complex relationship that the two of you have with one another. And this is the card of complex relationships. There's an energy here when this card appears that tells you that you got to be very careful in the way that you communicate with one another. You have to utilize diplomacy, because there is a history here where people are wounded. People have past traumas that they still haven't truly gotten over or cleared, or they have triggers that are set because of the actions of someone in the past. And so you've got to be very careful and delicate in the way that you approach relationships when the fifth mask appears. And I feel like that's what you two are going to be. You're going to be engaging in this dance this month where you're trying to fill each other out, trying not to step on each other's toes, not to offend. There's an energy here sometimes with this card where you're trying to, there's an energy of a desire to mend, but it also a desire not to exacerbate the problem. And I think that's kind of the energy. So what's going on here? We've got the Death card. That is your energy. Change, transformation. Woo. And then we get the Six of Swords in the reverse. I get there's energy here going into November that there's a major change that's happening in the way that you two approach this relationship and as dealing with progression. I feel like what's changing in the relationship is that in the past it was not progressing. It wasn't actually getting on a path that was moving or going anywhere with the Six of Swords in the reverse. And it's telling me that that is what is changing this month. There's dedicated energy into changing that dynamic, or someone's going to be asking for that. There's an energy here, like there's a conversation that needs to be had or will be had, it feels like, where someone's saying, look, if you want this connection, you say, like, you know, the way that you say that you do, there's some major changes here. I don't feel like we're progressing in any way. Every time we get together, it doesn't feel like it goes anywhere. And that's a dynamic that has to change if I'm going to allow you back in my life, or if I'm going to give you a space in my life right now. What else do they need to know? So that could be you or your person. You'll know. You've got the unretrieved soul here. I get there's an energy here where you or your person, again, it could be your person, but there's an energy here where I get someone setting some type of a boundary because they don't want to lose themselves in this connection or this relationship again. Oh, that was quick. Get the Page of Swords here. Get more air energy. I get there's an energy here where someone is still going to be a bit suspicious. So this could be your energy where you're still a little bit suspicious about either what this person is doing, their intentions, or whether they're the real deal, whether they are approaching this reconnection with honesty, openness, and candor. But anything else here? You have a true fear of losing yourself in this connection or wasting time with the unretrieved soul card. So we get the Six of Wands. I get here that what you're worried about is that you're worried about whether this person is coming back into your life simply because they want attention or they want you to feed their ego in some way, and you don't want any parts of that. Again, it could be the other person, you know, switch the roles as needed. But there's this energy and you don't want to lose yourself again in this person. You don't want to be used necessarily. And so you're keeping an eye on them with the Page of Swords energy. Okay. You're just observing. You're watching. You're scoping them out, you know. Let's see what we've got moving into the future here, because it's telling me here that there is the change that you want, right? Your energy, the change that you desire is coming. This is the card of transformation in this deck. It's the 11th veil, the bridge. So there's transformation, change, in dynamic coming. What is this? What can Scorpio expect here? There's a crossing over. that's happening here. We've got the Ten of Wands. And the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this could go a couple of ways. So let me go ahead and pull the cards here first, and let me do a little bit of clarifying, because I feel like there's a desire to be a little bit more specific here. What do we need to know about this? What do we need to know about this? Okay. I get that there's the change that's coming here is that there's something happening within you where it's almost as if you lose a bit of patience in this person. There's change, but I feel like this change may not come fast enough for you. With the Ten of Wands, it tells me that you're just going to grow tired of waiting on the progress. And there's going to be a desire, a true desire for contentment. A little bit of a desire just to take care of you with the Nine of Pentacles energy. And you're going to find that very, very healing. I also get an energy here like moving forward. While it's clear that this person has reconnected with you and you two have connected on some type of a level to teach each other something, I get here that the greatest lessons will come from you, or will come to you. And I think that that lesson is going to be to value yourself very deeply with the Nine of Pentacles energy, and to kind of cast down your burdens with the Ten of Wands. Allow yourself to be unencumbered when it comes to emotional, romantic relationships that aren't fulfilling you and aren't truly healing you, aren't helping you in your process of your own healing, right? What else do they need to know here? Three of Cups. I get that this is again card of reconnection and reunion here, but really this is a card of emotional abundance. I get that there's a flood of emotions coming in for you. I get tons of energy of self-love. I get energy. It's almost when this shift happens for you, you become surrounded by friends, family, loved ones, new acquaintances that develop into friendships with the Three of Cups energy. There's a major shift that happens in you. I feel once you decide to put yourself first, in a sense, which is what you're doing here, and you feel a true sense of abundance because of that. Yeah, Empress energy. I'll be frank with you, the growth that you're going to experience is going to be worth far more than this relationship ever could have been. Going into December, you're going to be growing leaps and bounds, and the happiness and contentment that's going to kind of exude from you is just going to be attracting what feels like better energy than what we're trying to resolve in the past. Because I feel like you're watching to see, are they really going to change? Are they really going to make the adjustments that are necessary? Are they going to do what is required, what I'm requiring them to do, what I expect them to do? And if they don't step up to the plate at all, it feels like you're going to drop them with a quickness, and the growth and the abundance, you become even more magnetic and attractive to new energies that come in that want to be a part of your life and give you what you need at an emotional, romantic, or just even at a platonic level. You're just going to be attracting in very good energies that they may not be a part of if they don't get their act together. So I hope that this was helpful, provided a little bit of clarity for you. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your likes, your comments, and your subscribes, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.